on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best cornerbacks right now in MUT 23 at every single budget. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So over the last month or so, we've been dropping videos going over every position and the best cards that you can buy with whatever coin amount you might have. This is a popular question I get asked all the time when I'm live streaming on Twitch. Pop, I got 250k, I need a cornerback, who do I go for? So that's what we're gonna do in this video. Let's start with the best cornerback under 50,000 coins, and I'm gonna be honest, if you need a cornerback and you only got 50k, you got bigger problems than this, but here is the best option. Kaiir Elam, 93 speed, 6'2", 91 overall playoff card. I couldn't really find anybody that gave you 90 man and 90 zone that it was at this budget, so this is the best that we could find, and unfortunately he just doesn't get any good discounted abilities. You can buy this card for about 42,000 coins, but my advice to you is if you're looking for a cornerback and you only got about 50k, it's time to go play some solo challenges, grind out your account, earn some more coins, because the two guys that I have that are under 100k are really good budget options. They're both Campus Hero Part 2 promo cards. Number one is going to be Tyson Campbell. I had both of these cards I'm going to show you in a moment on my No Money Spent squad, and they both made a lot of plays for you. 6'1" Tyson Campbell. The 94 speed is likely going to be outdated very soon, so this card's going to get you by for maybe a couple more weeks, but he gives you 91 press, 91 zone, and 94 man coverage. The play rec is low on this card, but when you're spending under 100,000 coins on one of the more important positions on your team, sometimes you're just going to lose some good attributes. This one goes for about 95k. He can get pick artist for 1 AP and then short route KO for 1 AP as well. The other card is going to be Greg Newsome. Like I said, same promo, same overall, same speed, 6 foot even this time with the 94 speed, 94 press, 92 zone, 95 man. Again, he also has low play rec, very similar abilities as well. Pick artist is going to be 1 AP on this Greg Newsome, and then he's going to get mid route KO for 1 AP. So both of those corners really good in a man coverage scheme, and for Greg Newsome, he goes for about 98,000 coins. I got two options for you at under 150k. The first one is going to be 93 overall playoff FABIAN MOREAU. The main draw for this card is the speed. He gives you 96 speed, 6 foot even, 93 zone, 90 man, 89 press is a bit low, so you want to be careful if you're playing any type of press man coverage defense, especially with this card. And you probably noticed it, 84 play rec. He's going to make a good slot defender, and if you run like a dollar scheme, a DB fire spinner, and you like to blitz your outside corners, because he has that speed, he's going to be best utilized there. He does get for abilities deep zone KO, deep out zone KO for 2 AP. Goes for about 118k. I think for 2 AP on that ability alone, that's too much to spend, so I would just kind of leave him without any abilities out there. The other option, which I think is a better option at under 150k, is going to be AVONTE MADDOX. So he's only 5'9", another guy you're going to want to play as a slot corner, 95 speed, but remember, with all Super Bowl cards, if you have that Super Bowl strategy item, you can +1 speed to them, so really you can get this card to 96 speed. His play rec is a lot better than MOREAU's, and then the press is still, you know, a little shaky there at 88, but he gives you 93 man coverage, 95 zone, goes for about 150k on the dot, and abilities wise much better. Pick artist for 1 AP, and then in that last ability bucket you can either go mid route KO for 1 AP, which is good man coverage ability, or if you want to go acrobat for 2 AP, a little bit more expensive than I would like, but acrobat is really good this year. I swear every time I do a video about either cornerbacks or budget cards, this one comes up, and I've never used it, but just looking at it with the attributes and the abilities, really good card despite my hate for the Cowboys. It's going to be 94 overall Ghost TREVON Diggs, 6'1", 94 speed, 95 man, 94 zone. And when you think about when this card came out, for that speed, that zone, and that man, that's really good. He also gives you 94 press. Again, play rec 89, a little bit concerning there, but there are strategy items that can boost that up into the 90s. He goes only for about 160k, so he's under our 200k budget, but barely over our 150. and he gets really good abilities, including Pick Artist for 0 AP, and if you like to run a zone scheme, this has been one of my favorite abilities as of late. He gets Deep Out Zone KO for 1 AP. This won't be the first time Denzel Ward makes an appearance in this video, but the best cornerback under 250k is going to be his Zero Chill item here. 95 overall, 5'11", a bit short. You're going to want to play him on this as a slot. You can play him on the outside. Aggressive catching isn't as bad as it was earlier in the year, but I still prefer taller cornerbacks on the outside, shorter cornerbacks on the inside. 95 speed, he gives you 94 press, 92 zone, 96 man, another 89 play rec guy, so you want to look for strategy items that boost that up. But he's the fastest CB under this price point at 250k. He's only about 223k. He also gets Pick Artist for 0 AP like TREVON Diggs, and if you want to run a man coverage scheme, he's going to get Deep Route KO for 1 AP. The best cornerback under 300k, and he actually only goes for about 255, so he's barely over that 250 budget, is going to be Ghost Charles Woodson, another 95 overall card, this time with 95 speed, 94 press, 96 zone, 94 man. We got the play rec in the 90s now. His jumping, agility, and acceleration are all good. Just a really well balanced card. He's going to get Pick Artist for 0 AP. You're probably sensing a theme here. That's a really good ability to have for free. And then he gets Deep Out Zone KO for 1 AP as well. When this card first came out, it was an LTD and probably the best cornerback in the game. Still very, very good. It's Ghost Antonio Cromartie, but this is the Redux version. The LTD is no longer in packs, but this is like the substitute for it. Same attributes, 6'2", 95 speed, press, zone, man, all very good. Play rec at 90, jumping at 98. That's a kind of an important ability or attribute that not a lot of people talk about when you're trying to defend those taller wide receivers. So good jumping, good speed, good everything on this card. He also will get Pick Artist for 0 AP. He gets Mid Route KO for 1 AP. He doesn't get any good zone abilities, unfortunately, but Mid Route KO for 1 AP is good in a man scheme, and he goes for about 320,000 coins. This 96 overall playoff champ Bailey is probably going to give you your best value for the coin that you're spending. He's right at the 400k budget for this video. Pick Artist for 0 AP, Deep Out Zone KO for 1 AP, and look at the attributes here. 96 speed, 6 foot even, 92 press, 93 zone, 96 man, 93 play rec, 97 agility. That's another one that's very underrated when it comes to attributes on a cornerback. It helps you get better interception animations. This is one of the best cornerbacks in the game, in my opinion, and at 400k, if you really need one, this is probably the card you need to save up for. Next up, we got Stephon Gilmore, the AKA card, Gilly Lock. He's got 95 speed, 6'1". Attributes across the board are fantastic. Like, I don't see a weakness on this card. Zone, man, press, everything is great. Whatever type of scheme you want to run, he's going to fit. He goes for about 411k, but you're going to want to power him up, which means you're going to need his other lower overall cards from this promo, because powering him up, obviously it's going to cost you a little bit more coin to do so, but you can get Pick Artist for 0 AP in that second to last ability slot, or you can go Deep Out Zone KO for 1 AP. And the ability I definitely recommend for 1 AP in the last ability bucket is Acrobat. When I had this card on my team with that Acrobat activated, he made so many plays for me. We put out a YouTube short on him not too long ago if you want to scroll through those videos and check it out. But just a really good card, and I think for the price, pretty good value as well. This CHARVARIUS Ward card, I think, is one of the most underrated cards in MUT, and I wish he was a little bit less expensive. He was before we had that, market craziness with the TVP coming and going, but this card for right now is about 480k, so he's under that 500,000 coin budget, and I think the best card available under that price point. He's going to give you Pick Artist for 0 AP, Deep Route KO for 1 AP, so good against man coverage, though he is a zone archetype. It doesn't make much sense, but we just got to deal with it. 96 speed, 95 press, 97 zone, 95 man, play rec at 90, but when I had him on the no money spent squad for a brief period, I didn't really notice that that was a problem. This card is really, really good. We got 4 more cards to go, but I think this James Bradberry card is definitely top 3 cornerbacks in the game. 6'1", 96 speed. It's a Super Bowl promo card, so with that strategy item, you can get it up to 97 speed, and it +1's acceleration as well with that strategy item, so you're looking at 95 excel. 97 press is fantastic, 98 zone, 93 man, 94 play rec, just overall a really good card, and he is an LTD. He's actually still in packs right now, I think, so he's going to quick sell for a minimum of 350k. Right now you can buy him at about 600k even. This card's so good, I broke the bank on my no money spent account and went out and bought him because I think he's going to retain his value, being that he's an Eagles card and they have the best theme team out there right now. So just overall a really good card, tall, fast, can cover any way that you want, any scheme that you're running. He also gets pick artist for 0 AP, and then in that last ability bucket, you can either go mid-zone KO for 1 AP or deep out zone KO for 1 AP. On my card, I have the deep out zone KO and pick artist combination, and he's been making a lot of plays for me. Now at 700k, and I think the Bradberry card's better than this one. A lot of people swear by this card. It's Denzel Ward, the Warden, the AKA card. I don't think it's a terrible card, but I had him for a while, and he just never did anything. Now, that could be a good thing when it comes to a cornerback, because if they're not getting thrown at, well, then they're obviously doing their job, but it just never felt like he made an impact in the game that I could notice. And for 700,000 coins, I would rather say go out and buy a CAMPBELL or go buy Bradberry or even CHARVARIUS Ward or GILMORE. Like, I just don't recommend spending that much on this card. He is 5'11", so again, you want to be careful playing him on the outside. 97 speed, the only corner in the game that gets stock 97 speed. 96 press, 94 zone, 98 man coverage is absolutely cracked. I also think for 700k, 91 play rec is a little bit low. I mean, we've seen some cards with like 90 and 89, of course, but it's just so expensive, and I don't think it's producing the outcome. If you want to spend that much, by all means, go for it. He does give you deep out zone KO for 1 AP in the second to last ability bucket, and then pick artist for 0 AP. Finally, we arrive at the best cornerbacks in the game, but they're both so expensive, and unless you got a lot of coins or you're rocking a theme team where you absolutely need these cards, I just don't recommend spending that much. So the first one is Jalen Mills. He goes for about 1.6 million coins. When he first came out, he was slightly over a million, so he's actually rising in value, and I think that's due to the popularity of the Eagles theme team right now. Because he's a Super Bowl item, his attributes would get bumped up to 97 speed and 98 acceleration. On a full Eagles theme team, I have him at 99 speed, but good press, good coverage. I mean, 97 press, 97 zone, 96 man. He can play any scheme that you want. He is going to get pick artist for 0 AP and deep out zone KO for 1 AP. And I would say he is 1A as far as best cornerbacks in the game. 1B, I mean, they're just kind of hand in hand here, is going to be Chris McAllister. This is a playoff LTD. 6'1", 96 speed. No strategy item is going to boost that up unless you're rocking a theme team for him. The press is a little bit low as well if you compare him to Jalen Mills and Denzel Ward. It's only 93 press. He goes for 1.7 mil. I don't think there's any reason in the world you should spend that much coin on this card. He's very good, but he's just not worth that much coin. 96 speed, 96 man. The versatility there for him to have zone and man coverage even at 96 is really good. Play rec 92, jumping 97, agility 92, and acceleration 95. With his abilities, he's going to get pick artist for 0 AP. And if you want to throw Acrobat on him for 2 AP, it's probably going to be worth it if you got the room on your defense for those ability points. And there you have it. Those are the best cornerbacks currently in MUT 23 at every single budget. Let me know who you guys are picking up after watching this video. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.